So overall, I'm like happy with how Unrivaled has done things. I actually think if you're a fan of Unrivaled, it's been pretty good. Honestly, I think it has been pretty good, but there's one team you guys can see right here that I genuinely think are like almost making a mockery of the whole thing, and it's the Phantom. Dear Lord, they're bad. Like, they looked so bad against the Laces. Against the Laces losing by 40. And then they were a little bit better against the Mist. Or sorry, not against Mist, against the Vinyl. Where they only lost by 15. This team right here has got Sabrina Ionescu, who barely cares. Satu Sabali, who looks like she doesn't care. Tash Cloud, not going to say a bad thing about Tash Cloud. Katie Lou Samuelson, who kind of sucks. Natisha Heidemann, who wasn't even in Unrivaled. And Brittany Griner, who, as much as Brittany Griner is trying, she just can't keep up with the pace. And like, this is some of the damn highlights from their game. I don't know if you can call them highlights, but Satu Sabali just elbowing Ryan Howard in the face, dropping the ball, getting it to Sabrina Ionescu, who I don't even know what the hell Sabrina Ionescu is trying to do right there. Like, we've got Sabrina Ionescu drives in and just double dribbles. Tash Cloud's trying to post up Arike, loses the ball to Diarca Hamby. Sabrina Ionescu throws to Satu, who drops the ball, then fumbles it again and gets the ball stolen on the third time of asking. Satu's running the pick and roll. She tries to throw to Sabrina, throws it out of bounds. Tash Cloud, in fairness, getting your ankles broken by Arike, no shame in that. Katie Lou Samuelson dribbles up the ball and throws the ball directly to Jordan Canada. Throws the ball at Brittany Griner's feet. There's then a turnover and Tisha Heidemann throws the ball and Katie Lou Samuelson just doesn't catch the ball. They're running a pick and roll. Arike, that's just a good move by Arike, in fairness. The ball goes Katie Lou bricks it. Satu dribbles in, just gets the ball yanked out of her hands by Diarca Hamby. A couple of possessions later, Satu gets it on inside, misses the layup off the corner of the backboard, tries to shoot the three-pointer and bricks the three incredibly short again. Like, it is just a calamity. It is just a calamity of errors from this team. And this was their better game, by the way. This was no way they have multiple backcourt. No way in general they have backcourt violations. Yeah, that is kind of a mad one. But, like, this team stinks. Like, they do. And it's like, the other teams all play hard. Phantom don't even do that. Like, look, if you're just struggling and the other teams are better than you and you're poorly constructed, man, the Phantom aren't even trying. Like, Satu should have been one of the best players in this league. This is a league built for players like Satu. And Satu's barely trying. And it's mad looking at this team. They suck so bad. They are so bad. Like, they are one of the worst basketball teams I think I've ever seen, period. Just an awful basketball team. And now, all of a sudden, you're looking at, obviously, Sabrina, I've made the video earlier talking about how, Unrivaled, this is just meant to be fun. It's not too serious. We're not taking it serious. Man, the other teams are. And you're playing against the Mist, who are 0-2. The Mist are going to cook you guys. Like, as much as you want to say the Mist lost to the Laces have just looked really good. The Mist are going to destroy you guys. The Mist need a win. Like, I don't see how the Phantom can win a game. I don't. Like, they can't. Brittany Griner's unplayable. Katie Lou Samuelson, like, is borderline unplayable. Half of their team is pretty much unplayable. Like, Satu right now is borderline. Satu right now is playing at an equivalent of Katie Lou Samuelson. And that's not good. Like, while it's very much a different thing being like, oh, people are happy about how Katie Lou Samuelson's playing and not Satu. But it's like, Satu's meant to be one of the 5 best players in this league. Katie Lou Samuelson was the freaking last player. Was she the last player announced? Second last player announced in this league. Like, and nobody thought she was going to be playing. She got announced because of the damn UConn tax. Like, Katie Lou Samuelson has not been good since she was in freaking UConn. That was what, 6 years ago. She's a couple of months younger than me. Like, it's not like Katie Lou Samuelson is this young player anymore. She graduated from UConn in 2019. her first season in the WNBA was pre-pandemic. And like, I was 23. I was what, 23 when the pandemic happened. She was 20, like she was 23. Like she was 22, right? She was 23 when the pandemic happened. She was whereas some of these players like Caitlin Clark were still freaking high school. But yeah, it's just a mad old situation all in all. But like the Phantom team, in hindsight, like the fact that I actually personally think the Phantom, what was the trade that was made, the Phantom to the Laces? It was like Kate Martin. Was it Kate Martin? They got Jackie Young. Was it Natasha Cloud and Sabrina for Jackie Young and Tiffany Hayes? If this team had Jackie Young, Tiffany Hayes, and their team and their other players, they'd still stink. But they'd stink a little bit less. They'd suck a little bit less. But like the Laces are destroyed. The Laces are destroying teams. Like right now, the MVP is probably Fee, but I mean, second in MVP is probably Alyssa Thomas. She kind of just does everything for the Laces. But like the Phantom don't have one player that's like gritty. Like I thought it was going to be Tash Cloud. Look, Tash Cloud has not been bad by any means. Like there are players on the Phantom that I'm not going to really knock. I'm not going to knock Brittany Griner because she's just not fast enough. I'm not going to knock Natasha Cloud because she's been fine. I'm not going to knock Katie Lou Samuelson because she's just not good enough. But the two that are meant to be carrying this team, the big two, the Oregon two, the only reason Sabrina's on that team was to get on the team with Satu to try to freaking recruit her to get her into the league. But like that team right there, if Sabrina and Satu were playing like a big two on any other team, if they were playing like the two best players, this team might win a game. But they're not. Well, to be fair, Sabrina's probably been the best player. But like Satu's been so bad. And there was a huge effort issue, which is a big thing. Like, I'll stand by this. Like everyone's, if you're saying, oh yeah, you know, Sabrina doesn't really lock in this and that, where it's like, man, Sabrina went 1 of 19 in Game 5 at the WNBA Finals. Like, maybe locking in the off season will help with that. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, it's so disappointing to see a team literally just not try in basketball, because that's the one thing that every single team can and should be doing, is without question, what every team can and should be doing is try. So anyway, yeah, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's not a great situation for Unrivaled, just how poor this Phantom team is. To be fair, there's good teams, there's bad teams, but this team is just almost embarrassingly bad at this stage. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.